I've ate at Domino's quite a bit in my lifetime, but I've never had their pan pizza until today. I'd say I go to Domino's a few times a year, but typically when I go to Domino's, I'm a huge fan of their thin crust pizza. I like that cracker crust, you know? That's what I go for. If I'm wanting another type of pizza, I'll typically go wherever the best deals are. And Domino's has good deals right now, but you know, historically, they don't always have the best deals. Not that they're like overly expensive, but there's just other deals out there usually. So I don't always eat Domino's. I had always wondered for a long time what that black box was that people would get. I never really looked into it. I just never really paid attention to what it was until I started seeing a lot of these like viral pizzas going around. So I was like, that black box is the pan pizza at Domino's. Now this isn't a viral pizza, but as far as like the toppings go, I got what I wanted on it. One of the reasons why I kind of gravitate towards a thin crust is because I like a pizza that doesn't flop. You know what I mean? When you have like all those toppings and the pizza's just super floppy and you almost have to eat it with a fork and you pick it up and everything slides off the front, you know, obviously if it's like a well done pizza, that kind of avoids some of that, but also if it's heavy from all the toppings, it makes it worse. So with my pizza, I got minimal toppings, pepperoni and sausage, and I think there's a little bit of onion on there too. I asked for a little bit of onion. I just don't see it on there, but I'm assuming it's like under the cheese. They did pretty good on the well done. All right, get this flipped around here. This pizza looks really good. I mean, honestly, just like first impressions, I didn't actually realize that the pan only came in a medium. So when I'm doing it on my app, I'm like sitting there like smashing the size button, trying to get a large. And then, you know, I ended up figuring it out, obviously. So this is what we got. Not a lot of toppings. I didn't want a floppy pizza, so I got it well done and just a couple toppings. It's not well done to the point to where it's crispy, but it's good. It's not very doughy. It's nice and firm. I also got some of this mango habanero sauce and a little bit of ranch. We're gonna try on this. You know, I never really thought about what a pan pizza actually was up until I started looking around for like food review stuff on YouTube. It was always just thin crust, or at other pizza places it was hand tossed. I never thought that the pizza was in an actual pan. You know what I mean? It just never crossed my mind. It might sound crazy to some of y'all, but I never really thought about it. And I love the crispy crust, so the fact that, you know, the whole pizza around the edge gets a crispy crust, I mean, it's really honestly right up my alley. You know, as far as the dough goes, obviously it's a little thicker, but it's not bad. You know, I used to kind of turn my nose up to like a doughier, thicker crust pizza, but 2 bites in, it's really good. I've also never had their sweet mango habanero sauce, so I have no idea what this tastes like. It smells pretty good. Oh man, that is super good. That sauce, and it's like actually pretty hot too. So if you've seen some of my other videos, I don't like stuff that's real hot. It's not that I don't like it. I just tend to, it's not my first choice, right? That's very spicy. So, you know, it might be a little hot for me, but I like it. The sweetness really kind of, it complements it well. You know, I mainly got this type of pizza to do a review on, like the pan crust. I never thought I was gonna like it as much as I'm liking it right now. Just because I always assume it's gonna be very doughy, you know? I'm impressed. I mean, I've seen other people do reviews on this pizza, you know, the crust, the viral things, and people are always hyping up Domino's pan crust. And I've just always kind of been like, whatever, you know, crust is crust, basically. If it's not thin, then it's thick, and they're all the same. But that's couldn't be further from the truth. So I was wrong on this one, to say the least. And I mean, it's just a good looking pizza. They did really well on that well done cook. And I can already tell that this pizza reheated would be awesome. Mango habanero, I've kind of turned away from it, like even with wings and things like that, for as long as I've been alive. Now that I'm trying a lot of different things, doing these reviews and stuff, that is very good. Y'all drop a comment and let me know some other people that have good mango habanero. Like I know your wing places have them, like I think Buffalo Wild Wings and Wingstop, I think. I'm not 100% sure because I never get it, but I have seen it obviously with wings. So y'all let me know who has good mango habanero, because I am really enjoying this. A little ranch. I think it's safe to say, and maybe things are changing now that I'm getting a little older in life, but that's better than their thin crust, like hands down. Used to, I would only, go to Domino's, get the thin crust. Not anymore. The pan, I think that's the way to go. I can definitely see why people talk about it as much as they do. And I probably would have never even tried it had I not started doing these YouTube videos and stuff. Because, pizza, I feel like is one of those things that people get a little set in their ways. You know what I mean? People like their crust a certain way. They like extra sauce or not a lot of sauce, extra cheese, not a lot of cheese. But typically when someone likes what they like with pizza, they don't stray away, in my experience, with people that I know and even knowing myself. I like what I like. I'm typically a pepperoni mushroom type of guy. And I would have liked mushrooms on this because that's another thing. That is one thing that I forgot about Domino's, because my other pan pizza has mushrooms on it. They use fresh mushrooms, which is almost a deal breaker for me as far as pizza places go, because I cannot stand a slimy canned mushroom on my pizza. It's got to be fresh because, when they cook in the oven, they just get like a little bit crispy and they just taste completely different than your canned mushrooms. So Domino's uses mushrooms, but like I said, I didn't load this down because I wanted a good firm pizza for my very first try. The other one's for later, the pizza. I don't really need it, but I'm gonna go in for a third piece. So I'm gonna rotate this thing around and get one of these smaller ones, plus this edge on this one. Look at that. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That's a good looking edge. As of right now, pretty new to YouTube, obviously. I'm not getting a ton of traffic, obviously. But I can't be the only one that has never tried a pan pizza from Domino's. I feel like maybe there's other people out there that need to see this, and you need to try it because it's delicious. This might be typical for mango habanero sauces, but this is more like a jelly, if y'all can tell, or a jam, you know what I mean? It's super good. Like this would be good on, well, a lot of stuff, but this would be good on like a sausage biscuit. That'd be awesome. I am going to finish this off with ranch just to try to cool it down. Overall, what do we think? I think that is, if you're rating things at Domino's and just Domino's, that is a 10 out of 10 all day long on their crust. It's better than their hand tossed. It's better than their thin crust. Especially, if you ask for well done, if you like well done, how the edges around the entire pizza get crispy, and then the bottom gets nice and kind of crispy, not real crispy, but the edges around the outside of the rim of the pizza are like perfect. So it's a shame that it's took me this long in my life to try that, but I'm glad I have. That'll be my go-to, especially the deals that Domino's have right now. I mean, Lord of mercy. They, you know, I don't keep up with everybody, but they have to be one of the best deals in pizza right now. Because this, and if you don't know what it is, it's any size, any amount of toppings, $9.99, any crust. So you can get a large with as many toppings as you want for $9.99. That's what I got for y'all tonight, though. That's probably my favorite review as far as how good the food that I'm reviewing actually was. That was awesome. You know, I've reviewed a few things, but it's been more of just more for a content type of thing. I've been interested in the food, but it's been more for the video. I mean, this was too, but I ended up loving it, right? Crazy. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Drop a comment. Talk about what your favorite toppings are on a pan pizza, if you like pan pizza. Also, remember, drop a comment and let me know who has some good mango habanero sauces too, like restaurants. And of course, as always, if you want to subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you to those that have. We are that close to 100 subscribers. We might hit it by the end of the weekend. Who knows? If we keep growing the way we are, we should hit it. But yeah, that's it. That'll wrap it up. That's a review. That's the most fun I've had doing one yet. So I hope y'all enjoyed it too. Y'all take care.